Alright. Alright, where'd I put the controller? Oh, great. Oh, it's right here. Alright, let me check on everything right now. Let's see. Yep. This is correct.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved.
Maybe I should have put it on the link.
Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face.
Let me try that again.
As joy surrounds, come through the bounds, and I can feel them break.
Copy then.
For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide.
Nah.
Behind this mask.
Let's delete that. Yes. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. I think I sat like there for about almost an hour. I recently got a haircut. I didn't click anything. Maybe one of the buttons got loose or something. Alright, let's go back. Because I did say we're gonna listen to the conversations. Jump. Slidey jump. Oh my gosh, Violet's going this way now. Now he's going this way. No. Now he's running this way. Hop. Hop. What is going on here? Ah. Alright, let's first look at the conversations of the support. I don't know if we have any for us. Oh, that's for Raphael. With Claude.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right, and that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
Oh my gosh! Did he just... Man, Raphael, really? Oh my gosh. How much stuff was he carrying then? He was taking us groceries. He was getting his weapons that were repaired. He got some books. And a freaking desk that needs some work. My Jeff. The only thing left right now will be the wardrobes. Alright, Claude, let's see what else. Looks like he nuts.
Claude, why didn't you say anything?
You were praying so fervently, I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I wasn't praying.
No? What then?
I was just thinking about the goddess.
Were you now? Fascinating. Please, go on.
Not here. Let's go somewhere else.
So, you were pondering the existence of the goddess then?
Yes. All right, consider this. The archives here have all kinds of texts about the goddess, right? But when people tell stories of the goddess, it's only myths and legends that glorify her.
They probably hope to rake in more followers by glorifying the goddess as much as possible. That would be why the church tends to quietly shove all of their more questionable records under some secret rug somewhere.
Claude, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. I was just wondering what the goddess looks like. That's the kind of thing I like to think about.
What the goddess looks like? Well, I suppose if she really exists, she probably looks a lot like us. In fact, she probably wouldn't be so different from that old woman working here in the dining hall.
What? Claude, please stop. The goddess I imagine is absolutely beautiful.
How rude of you, Ignatz. I'm sure that old woman was lovely back in her day.
Oh my gosh. They're just burning an old woman there. Oh. Alright. Lasithia's turn.
Ah, so I see. If one were to combine this incantation method with the power of a crest, then in theory, it should...
Hey there. Still studying, are we? Isn't it past your bedtime?
Claude, I really don't appreciate you interrupting me right now.
But if you don't get your sleep, you're never gonna grow big and strong.
Uh-huh. The last thing I need is you fretting over me as though I'm some child. I'm only a few years younger than you, you know. Hardly worth noting. Furthermore, my grades in magic and basically every other subject are far higher than yours.
Whoa there. I'm not trying to treat you like a child, I promise. This is me treating you like a princess. Now, come along, princess. Brush your teeth and get yourself ready for bed. I could read you a story if that helps.
Ah, the audacity! Whatever it is you think you're treating me like, it's unendingly annoying.
If a child and a princess are out, what's left? Should I treat you as a noble hero? Draw your sword, Lysithea. If you wish to continue studying, you must first defeat me in battle. Come now, face me like the hero of legend that you are.
I find myself speechless in the wake of your staggering ignorance. Now, please, leave me be.
Okay, I can take a hint. But in all seriousness, you shouldn't neglect your sleep. You'll fall ill if you push yourself too hard. Oh, and just so you know, I heard a rumor that this library is haunted. It's probably not true, right? Right. Anyhow, I'm off to bed. Good night.
You know, I am suddenly rather sleepy. Excuse me while I see myself out.
No matter how she tries to hide it, she's still a young girl at heart.
Man, I bet he had so much fun with that voice. Alright, we got Lawrence. Still got Raphael? What? Alright, Lawrence, what you have? Ignaz, Cynthia, and Leone. Gotcha. So we do Nats first.
Ignaz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignaz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well,
What? Does that displease you?
not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
That was funny. Alright, Lawrence, let's see what we got here.
Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
The future, he says. As though I have a future.
Huh? Don't tell me she's gonna be witted off. Alright, Lawrence. You got a Leone. Oh, gosh. I don't think this will end well.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons, just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
But that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish, you're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
I did say it was gonna end well. Alright, Raphael, let's see what we got. Ignance once more.
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on, we'll take care of it later.
Nope, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz.
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey, hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
What are you talking about? My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine. Because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves. So, they recommended yours to fill in for them.
Huh. I didn't know that. But what does that have to do with our friendship?
No, but see,
Oh, I see. but we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
That's sad. Guess we now know a little bit what happened. You know what? I'm gonna turn off the lights. Hold on. Alright, so I'm back. Now it's time for Lysithea with Raphael.
This theory just isn't coming together. The thought behind it is sound enough, but...
Hey, Lysithea, your forehead's all wrinkled. You look tense. Is something wrong? You know you can tell your big bro you know you can tell me anything, right?
Raphael, while I appreciate your offer, I'm not so sure you'll be much help here.
What does that mean? Oh, are you researching something complicated? In that case, yeah, you're probably right. Is there something else I can help you with? I'm really good at other things, like training.
I have absolutely zero interest in such things.
I have an idea. Do you want to get real good at playing tag? I can teach you. There's a trick to it that most people don't know. Like to not get tagged and stuff. Let me show you. It's too sunny to spend all day inside studying. Come on, Big Bro's gonna take you outside.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else. What nerve you have too calling yourself Big Bro, like I'm your little sister or some nonsense. Just cut the act.
Did I really say that out loud?
Anyway, my grades are miles better than yours. If you want to play the part of Big Brother, you'd probably benefit from studying way, way more.
Like I said, I'm really good at other things. Just not classroom learning.
I can't stand all the excuses. Clearly, you're the little kid here. You got all that? Now don't bother me again. Understood? Bye.
She must be going through a rebellious phase.
Now it's Leonie with Raphael.
Hey, Leonie, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
That's nice. Now we got Lysithea. Marianne.
Oh, Marianne, there you are. Lysithea? What's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there. Oh no, but I don't know how We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry! I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh. Perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But, hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too. You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen with Leonie.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, Lysithea? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Let me check on something, guys. Hold on. Alright, I thought that something happened or not. Alright, we're back. Hard for the wait.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? What? No. No. I'm not some sort of... infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No, not at all. Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training. So it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithea. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
Woo! Boy, that was funny. Alright, time to explore. It looks like the things we can do right now is fishing and food. Yeah, they sold this. Ah, no tea. Let's check around here then. It's it that we do. Oh, looks like we got something over here.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Check out the sauna located between the training grounds and just your personal quarters. Talk to the sauna boss to access it.
That's so.
You can invite someone to join you at the sauna. Where you'll both strengthen your bond and improve your physical condition. Relax in the sauna without overheating. Both participants will see it improved. Results in faculty training or instructions you receive during the moon. There are two options that will increase how warm the characters are. Choosing stay longer warms the character up a little, while choosing increased steam will warm them up a lot. As they warm up, the gauge will increase. Choose leave to part the gauge will fill up as the units get warmer. The goal is to reach the black line, which indicates when a unit has become relaxed. The units share a place bond. It's possible that they become relaxed and glow even before the gauge reaches the black line. Characters that get too warm in the sauna run the risk of overheating and getting dizzy. This happens if the visit to the sauna will end. Keep a close eye on how warm the characters are to prevent this from happening. If the protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed and has a glow about them, they'll see improved results from faculty training or instruction. If both protagonists and the guests are glowing, feeling fully refreshed, they'll both see a bigger improvements in faculty training or instruction. Interesting. Well, Cloud's already out, so. Let me think. I can't do it with my eyes closed. Hold on, guys. Okay, who'd I pick? Morning, Wolf. Oh, shoot, it's Leonie. Whoops. Alright, let's stay longer. It's increasing steam. Increase the steam. We need to get to the black line. Increase the steam! Let's leave. We are glowing now. Support points between the two increase. They feel really fresh. Nice. I can feel my worries drifting away.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At least we got to do something here. Alright, how... Oh yeah, there we go. Traveling top. Oh! Traveling Game Boy. What's the way down? Ah! The Levin Sword? Are you serious? Yes, I'll buy it! Thank you! Well, I guess I'll buy that. It's Master Steel. Why is she carrying so many swords? Yeah, it's a Claude. Alright, what you got, Claude? Another 11 sword. Hold on. Umbra Steel. What's an Umbra Steel? Oh, that show? I haven't seen that show, but I heard of it. I'll purchase the Umbra Steel. Thank you, boy. I'll take the 11th sword. That is awesome. That's basically the sword that Robin uses. Ooh, we got something here. Exotic feather. I take her to feather for a rare bird found for good. Probably this bird belongs to someone who used to live there. Break it. Must be a lost item then. Ah, okay.
Hey.
Can I go here now? Oh, I can now! Cemetery. Hi, kitty. But why was it not okay for us? 11:39 to 11:39. Who was your name? Why didn't it allow us before?
Professor?
Set the quest for Sedev. Where the heck is Sedev? Oh, it's over there.
Quite so. The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Oh! That's 5-star! Seeds derived from the bow of plant fruit. Planting them will yield bow of fruit. You know, I just realized something. We haven't checked on our garden yet. Tea. Time for tea. Excuse me. Spotted Eldegard. Where did you see Eldegard? I do not see Eldegard. Eldegard? No? No Eldegard. Game must be playing with me. No? That's Petra.
I have never had goings to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement. I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. You know, Petra? I'll ask you for your assistance. So.
Yes.
Professor,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
How feeling was yours?
Hello.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
No, why don't you ask himself?
He did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
By the way, Wolf, we kind of got to something. Because you kind of missed the... What was it, the afternoon or morning stream?
Oh my! The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
So basically, yeah, the crest that we have is called the Crystal Flames. Excitement is understandable.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Oh yeah, I could do some faculty training. I'm gonna need some horse training. Whoa.
The glory of progress.
Thank you. It was thanks to the spa that we did this.
Well,
Alright. Can't go in there for some reason. Hey, Nance, what are you doing here?
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Do I have any lost letters? No, I don't think it's you. Could be Klotz, though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, here's the stick of the mutter now.
Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
Quest battles. You will need to go to battle to complete certain quests. Choose the battle option on your day off. Fine. What?
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Herbal Remedies Esteemed Company?
May I ask a favor of you?
Find students in your assigned house who are struggling with life in the monastery. Give them herbs to help alleviate their issues. Fine. But I don't know if we have any
May I ask a
herbs.
favor of you?
Hopeful herbs. Confidence herbs. Invite ready to join you for tea. Expand activity points? Oh, expend. Damn it, expand. Expand. We got time for tea. Really? I can't pick a right tea? Bitter?
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful.
Oh gosh, what topic is it going to be this time? I should realize that.
Yes.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
I see.
Oh, there we go. Oh no. I just don't want to get her upset, that's all.
Of course.
No. Crap.
Yes. I see.
That's
How
fine.
quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Mm-hmm.
I am trusting you.
Thanks for the tea and the herbs. How much do we need to level up? Alright, let's find Gerald. Papa Gerald, where are you? Oh, there's something here. Elegant hair clip. Lucky belongs to someone with grace. Lovely gift for almost anyone. Who lost it? A hair clip. Yelly, you didn't lose a hair clip.
Oh, Professor, he was talking with...
Someone lost this?
No, I was making sure.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't...
The Knight's Hall? Gotcha.
Hi.
Oh, they're here. Be right back, guys. Ah. Be right there. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to stop for a moment because I got to... I thought it was something else. Alright, let me save for right now, and we'll be right back. I'm trying to find out where Papa Gerald is at. So, see you guys then. Back soon, guys.